And so as for what you're seeing right now, a pregame technical was issued to the Eagles, so the Hawks get 2 free throws to start off the game. And pre-tip, Ashanti Lynch has scored a point for UMES. Did you ever see that in your time as a coach?
That happens. I'll tell you one thing, usually an assistant coach is in charge of getting you have to have your starting lineups in. That used to be, I think, 11 minutes or 13 minutes before the start of the game. And but they apparently didn't have a starting lineup in there. And again, that's a technical foul. And you don't want to start off a game, a must-win game. That 1 point may be the difference, just kind of a giveaway point.
The opening tip, won by Maryland Eastern Shore, and the Hawks, who have a top 3 offense in the conference, averaging around 65 points a game, get the first licks.
Hawks going with the big lineup.
Backdoor feed to Lynch, and one.
Beautiful start there.
Ashanti Lynch scored before the game even started and adds on a few more points 15 seconds in.
Boy, the pass was right on the money, so to speak, in the gather around the basket using the left hand. Great start, Lynch.
DK Turner on the feed, and Ashanti Lynch, who was the hero against Coppin State on Saturday, scored the game-winning bucket with less than a second left. She hasn't missed a beat.
Yeah, again, man, that's a big basket the other night. Like I said, the Hawks need to finish the game. He had a little bit of a lead, but Ashanti Lynch bailed them out with the basket at the end of the game for the victory.
She's a top 3 free throw shooter in the conference, hitting 82% from the line, although she's 1 for 3 to start her day today. And here's our first look at the NC Central offense. That's Nasia Lane, the point guard, who loses it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles. The leading scorers for NC Central, Morgan Callahan and Anaya Finger, they each average around 12 a game. Off the inbound, they go to Callahan, the all-time leading scorer for the Eagles, 1,334 points.
And also over 600 rebounds. He's a complete player.
Takes it herself, lefty lay, misses. Offensive board, put back and one. And that's her partner in crime, Anaya Finger.
And now Finger just went after that rebound. That rebound was kind of an errant shot, but she got her hands on it. One-handed, goes to the other side of the basket, pitches it up soft on the glass. Opportunity for the 3-point play.
Finger loves playing against UMES. When NC Central beat Maryland Eastern Shore back at the start of the month, she scored a career-high 30 points and added a season-high 12 rebounds. The offensive board, the putback, the and one, she's picked up right where she left off.
Yeah, I tell you something about seeing the Hawks brings out the best in her.
That's Laney Allen, one of the starting forwards for the Hawks. Handoff to Lynch. 10 on the shot clock. It's another backdoor feed, although Khalees Hill misses the floater. DK Turner has really been a big passer in this offense.
Yeah, and the Eagles are overplaying that pass, so they're going to force us to make those passes. But again, DK's made 2 good ones.
Finger fades, misses. Wanted a foul called. Here comes Khalees Hill. Fake shot, and she's fouled.
I tell you, I like the way Khalees Hill just handled herself during the course of the season. That time, with a veteran point guard, put her head down, saw an opening, took it strong to the basket.
Goes up with her left, earns a trip to the stripe, where she struggled a bit this year, under 60% from the line, but UMES as a whole has had a good year free throw shooting. Second in the conference, over 70%.
Yeah, they've done a good job. And again, Khalees Hill, probably will do better at the free throw line. She's getting more opportunities now, and she's improving her free throw shooting from early on in the season.
The Hawks have been there quite a bit, less than 2 minutes into the game. And they're up 5-2. And another stoppage. It seems as though UMES was trying to get a sub in coming out of that free throw, and that will happen. Laney Allen checks out, replaced by the reigning MEAC Rookie of the Week, Kalia Perry, going by KD now. She put up 8 points, 10 boards in that win over Coppin State to earn that award.
Yeah, she's no longer a freshman. She's, well past that. She's been playing well of late. And this is great experience for her, but she's done well. Even when Laney Allen was out and some of the other players, she came in and did an admirable job.
Averages 7 points, 5.5 boards a game. Here she is on defense, guarding Finger.
She's long and lengthy. Great contest of the shot. Her defense has always been pretty solid, but again, she's improved that.
Disrupted it, kept it in bounds, then threw it out. So a turnover, maybe a freshman mistake there.
Yeah, I'd say she was just off balance. But again, you know, in that situation, it's just a bad luck, I guess. But Shantae Lynch wasn't looking back to make sure she secured it. And again, just one of those turnovers that you just kind of just throw up your hand and say, okay, just move on to the next play.
Lane kicks to the corner. That's finger. Too short. Offensive board. And she traveled after it.
We can just feel a little bit of a buzz with both of these teams. They understand the importance of this game. You can just kind of feel it in the first couple of minutes.
NC Central trying to break a cold stretch against UMES. The Eagles have never won here at the Heitch. 14 losses since joining D1 back in 2010. Deshauna Carter steps back, rims out, offensive board, no, tipped out by both Perry and Turner. So now each team coming out with a press after not running it right away.
Yeah, again, just a lot on the line right here. So again, Hawks come up with their press alignment.
The Eagles get it over. Lane steps back, drills along two.
Boy, a nice step back jumper that time by Lane.
Turner, can she be a passer again? Not attacking the rack. Perry looked for the backdoor feed. Now back to Turner. She's dispossessed. Finger, one-on-one, and it's blocked by Turner. A heads-up play on the fast break.
Great job, DK Turner, getting back into play. Didn't concede the layup, even though it was a tough turnover. But that's what the Eagles do. They turn you over and try to get those live ball baskets. Again, great defensive adjustment or play on the ball that time by DeCarrion Turner, saving the basket.
UMES turned it over a season-high 34 times on February 2nd when it lost on the road to NC Central. Hoping to play a cleaner game today.
Yeah, I'd say that's a must. Play a much cleaner game. 34 turnovers, it's going to be hard to beat anybody.
Jasper muscles her way to the hoop and misses. Offensive board, and it's blocked away by Perry.
Great job by Perry. Great athleticism.
Hill slows it down for the Hawks. DK Turner coming off a season-high 10 points. Dished it off, though, and Ashanti Lynch has been the main source of offense thus far.
And she's shooting that ball with a lot of confidence, Ashanti Lynch.
She has 6 points today, only had 7 all of Saturday's game against Coppin State. Came to play. That's Callahan, the preseason player of the year for the conference, misses. The Hawks doubling up the Eagles early. Hill keeps it herself, floats it up, and it's stopped. Stonewalled by Finger. Lane gets crafty. Into the corner. Extra feed. Finger finishes from 3.
Oh, man, Finger, nice three-point shot there. Think of her being able to play down inside. When you can step out here to three-pointer, just adds another dimension to your game. She loves to pick against Hawks.
She's been playing well in general recently. 6 straight games with at least 10 points.
Yeah.
She's at 5 thus far. Lynch, she's been the leading scorer the other way, and she heads to the free throw line for the 3rd time today.
Well, Lynch really forcing the action, putting that ball on the deck and said, let me just put my head down and drive it to the basket, see what I can create. There she gets just in between 2 defenders, just being strong and aggressive with the basketball. That's why she got the foul call.
Each team flips some players in and out. 3 subs for NC Central. Diana Blake comes off the bench, joined by Amaya Harris and Tyranny Coleman. NC Central actually averages 27 points off the bench per game. That's top 15 in the entire country. So it's a deep Eagles group.
Yeah, they got some, a good mixture of veterans, graduate students, and a couple of new faces. So, they're right where they're supposed to be. I know we mentioned earlier they maybe underachieved a little bit because they were picked a little bit higher. But again, they can right a lot of wrongs if they finish strong during the regular season.
Let's see if that bench group can get some points on the board. But Callahan, a starter, travels, gives it away.
A little bit too aggressive right there, a little bit too quick with the pivot foot.
This is Jalen Clayton, the backup freshman guard who just came in for the Hawks. Over to Carter on the wing. And UMES with a new look, lots of subs in, turns it over.
Yeah, again, another turnover.
So Maryland Eastern Shore jumped out to a big lead early, now just up by 2. It's 9-7, Hawks over Eagles. We'll have the rest of the first quarter for you in just a moment.